Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Bo-Chen.
I'm Nimikung.
I'm Van Chan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you a part of A Tale of Two Cities, Book the Third, Golden Thread.
Yes.
L.
A Tale of Two Cities, Book the Third, Golden Thread. Charles Dickens. Chap. 12 Darkness Sect 2. Whether he had really been to anyone, or whether he had been all that time traversing the streets, was never known. As he stood staring at them, they asked him no question, for his face told them everything. "I cannot find it," said he, "and I must have it." His head and throat were bare, and as he spoke with a helpless look straying all around, he took his coat off and let it drop on the floor. "Where is my bench? I have been looking everywhere for my bench, and I can't find it. What have they done with my work?" They looked at one another, and their hearts died within them. "Come," said he, in a whimpering, miserable way. "Let me get to work." Receiving no answer, he tore his hair and beat his feet upon the ground like a distracted child. "Don't touch your poor forlorn wretch," he implored them with a dreadful cry. "But give me my work." Lost. A Joey lost. It was so clearly beyond hope to reason with him, or try to restore him, that as if by agreement they each put a hand upon his shoulder, and sent him to sit down before the fire, with the promise that he should have his work presently. He sank into the chair, and brooded over the embers, and shed tears, as if all that had happened since the garret time were a momentary fancy, or a dream. We saw him shrink into the exact figure that Defarge had had in keeping. Affected and impressed with terror as they both were by this spectacle of ruin, it was not the time to yield to such emotions. His lonely daughter, bereft of her final hope and reliance, appealed to them both too strongly. And, as if by agreement, they looked at one another with one meaning in their faces. The last chance is gone. It was not much. Yes. He had better be taken to her. But, before you go, will you, for a moment, steadily attend to me? Don't test me why I make the stipulations I am going to make, and exact the promise I am going to exact. I do not doubt it. I soon missed you. The figure in the chair between them was all the time monotonously rocking itself to and fro, and moaning. They spoke in such a tone as they would have used if they had been watching by a sick bed in the night. Carton stooped to pick up the coat, which lay almost entangling his feet. As he did so, a small case in which the doctor was accustomed to carry the lists of his duties fell lightly on the floor. Carton took it up, and there was a folded paper in it. "We should look at this," he said. "Mr. Ori nodded his consent. "What is it?" asked Mr. Ori eagerly. "A moment. Let me speak of it in its place. First, he put his hand in his coat and took another paper from it. That is a certificate which enables me to pass out of this city. Look at it. Mr. Laurie held it open in his hand, gazing in his earnest face. "Keep it for me until tomorrow." "I don't know. I prefer not to do so." "Anne, take this paper that Dr. Manette has carried about him. It is a similar certificate, enabling him and his daughter and her child, at any time, to pass the barrier in the frontier. Perhaps he obtained it as his last and utmost precaution against evil. Yesterday. When is it dated? But no matter. Don't stay to look. Put it up carefully with mine in your own. Anne, observe. I never doubted until within this hour or two that he had, or could have, such a paper. It is good, until recalled. They are in great danger. They are in danger of denunciation by Madame Defarge. I know it from her own lips. I have overheard words of that woman's tonight, which have presented their danger to me in strong colours. I have lost no time, and since then, I have seen this spy. He confirmed me. He knows that I would swear, living by the prison wall, is under the control of the Defarges, and has been rehearsed by Madame Defarge as to his having seen her never mentioned. Lucy's name smacking signs and signals to prisoners. It is easy to foresee that the Britons will be the coming one, a prison plot, and that it will involve her life and perhaps her children and perhaps her feathers, for both have been seen with her at that place. Don't look so horrified. Heaven grant I may. Courting. I am going to tell you how. It would depend on you, and it could depend on no better man. This new denunciation will certainly not take place until after tomorrow. Probably not until 2 or 3 days afterwards. More probably a week afterwards. You know it is a capital crime to mourn for or sympathise with a victim of the guillotine. She and her father would unquestionably be guilty of this crime, and this woman, the inveteracy of his pursuit cannot be described with weight to add. That strengthens our case, and make herself doubly sure. You have money, and can buy the means of travelling to the seacoast as quickly as the journey can be made. Your preparations have been completed for some days to return to England. His manner was so fervent and inspiring that Mr. Laurie caught the flame and was as quick as youth. You are a noble heart. Did I say we could depend upon no better man? Tell her tonight what you know of her danger as involving her child and her father. Dwell upon that, for she would lay her own fair head beside her husband's cheerfully. He fluttered for an instant, then went on as before. For the sake of her child and her father, press upon her the necessity of leaving Paris with them and you at that hour. Tell her that it was her husband's last arrangement. Tell her that more depends upon it than she dare believe or hope. You think that her father, even in this sad state, will submit himself to her? I thought so. Quietly and steadily have all these arrangements made in the courtyard here, even to the taking of your own seat in the carriage. You have my certificate in your hand with the rest. You know, and will reserve my place. Well, then, said Master, by the help of heaven you shall. I will remember them, and I hope to do mine. Though he said it with a grave smile of earnestness, and though he even put the old man's hand to his lips, he did not part from him then. He helped him so far to arouse the rocking figure before the dying embers, as to get a cloak and hat put upon it, and attempted for to find where the bench and work were in that. It still mourningly bestowed to have. He walked on the other side of it and protected it to the courtyard of the house where the afflicted had so happy in the memorable time when he had revealed his own desolate heart to tell which the awful night. He entered the courtyard and remained there for a few moments alone, looking up at the light in the window of her room. Before he went away, he breathed a blessing towards it, and a farewell. To be continued.